Lucy with Rossmönster, and today I want to show you around our latest Sprinter 144 4x4 that we just wrapped up. Before we step inside, I'll talk about a few of the exterior highlights of this vehicle. Starting all the way up top, we have a Baja Designs LED light bar, and then we have some LED lights at all four corners of our Aluminess Touring style roof rack as well. We have a Fiamma F45 awning all the way up top. And then as we move down from there, we have a Sprinter 2500 4x4 rip kit. We have Method wheels with KO2 tires, and then we have Owl Van's side steps down this side, as well as a ladder to get up to that touring style roof rack on the other side. As you go to step into the vehicle here, you can see that we have a flip down happy hour table. This is going to be in maple to match the rest of the cabinetry. Now let's step inside and check out the interior. Welcome inside. Before we go into the specific components of this vehicle, I'll talk about some of the design highlights as well as the layout. So starting all the way up top, we have Duramax steel upholstered ceiling and wall panels. Moving down from there, all of our uppers are going to be maple slab door cabinetry, and our lowers as well. Our countertops are going to be walnut butcher block, and then our floors are a sterling oak. And our dinette here is upholstered in Shire Tuscan Blue. When it comes to layout, we have this dinette up front that's going to flip over into a day bed as well. We have our galley here on both sides, as well as a concealed Nature's Head composting toilet in this area. And then we have our fixed bed in the rear, and that's going to be over top of our garage, which is going to store our power systems and our plumbing systems. So I'm going to start in the front and we'll work our way back. All the way in the front of the vehicle here, we have our dinette, so room to sit two people here. We have a walnut table and a lagoon mount, so that can kind of swivel in and out of the way as needed. And then the back of this is going to be on a hinge, so we can fold it over and have a full day bed kind of area here. Additionally, we just have a nice open storage bay beneath for some larger items while out on the road. Above that, we have our uppers, so these are going to run all the way down to our fixed bed, and then we have them carrying over on the passenger side as you get all the way back there. All of these uppers are going to be on gas struts for assisted opening and closing, and have RV latches to ensure that everything stays secure while in transit. Moving back from there, we have our galley. So as I mentioned, we have walnut butcher block countertops. On the passenger side, we have a 20-inch flip-up countertop extension. We have a single burner True Induction cooktop, and then a 15x20 Ruvati workstation sink with a cutting board insert here. Beneath our sink, we have a removable 7-gallon gray water tank, as well as a nice drawer here for storage of kitchenware. And then behind me on the driver's side, we have a little bit more countertop space and a 4.6 cubic foot Isotherm fridge with a small freezer up top. Closing out this area, we have our concealed composting toilet. So this is going to be on 500-pound locking drawer slides. It slides out as such. And then can be used right here and then tucked away again when not in use. All the way in the rear of the van, we have our fixed bed. So this is going to have half slides on both sides so that you can get a nice cross breeze. It's going to be 5 foot 7 inches wide, and they're going to sleep widthwise. And then we've measured so that below in the garage, we have enough room to store bikes underneath it for their specific bikes and heights. So again, we have the uppers down this side. We have the half slides. We'll move on to ventilation from there. Above the bed, we have a max air fan, and then we have a secondary max air fan over the galley and bathroom area here. And then on both sides, we have AMA half slide windows, so you can get a nice cross breeze in this main living area as well. Let's check out the rear. All the way in the rear of the van, we have our garage storage. So starting on the driver's side, we have our power cabinet. So in here we have 510 amp hours of AGM super cycle battery. We have a 3000 watt inverter, and we have 200 watts of solar coming in through the top. If we move over to the passenger side here, we have our plumbing cabinet. So in here we have a 30-gallon freshwater tank, as well as storage for our AquaHot hydronic heat and hot water system. So that hot water system is going to service our indoor sink, our outdoor shower here, and keep the vehicle 4-season capable, so keep that main cabin area warm during the winter months. Everything back here in terms of the cabinetry is going to be coated in black hex ply, so it's nice and durable. And then lastly, we have a gear tray here. It has a 3-inch lip around the perimeter so that any kind of dirt and grime stays on the tray itself. We have a strip of L-track here, so you can kind of customize what sort of storage you want. And then we also have a drain port up front so you can keep this clean, drain it, and everything's nice and easy and compact. From this angle, I'll just close it out, checking out the lighting. So we have a separate lighting strip in our garage here. We have under cabinet lights, and then we have dimmable LED dome lights down the center of the vehicle. And all of those are going to be controlled by our Firefly touch screen control panel up front. That wraps up this van. Again, I'm Lucy with Rossmönster. Thanks so much for tuning in. Be sure to follow us on Instagram and subscribe to our YouTube channel so you never miss a tour. And I hope you have a great rest of your day.